Nigerian members of AU are the one blocking the request, the letter, the petition written by Biafran people. They don't allow you to get to the AU chairman, to the AU member nations. I don't understand. Because of our Nigerian representatives in AU. That's why that case, that letter, that petition could not get to the members during the summit. AU has never seen it because Nigerians AU representatives are the one blocking Biafra petitions written to the AU member nations. I don't know what to say. Nigeria is the one that is actually subjected us to that kind of, let me say, making the petition not relevant. So the irrelevance is as a result of the Nigerian representatives within that platform, AU platform. So that's why it's not getting to the table of the, AU, any summit we have with in the past, even presently with the African nation. I don't understand. Because rightly, you find out that Nnamdi Kanu has done his homework too well. Nnamdi Kanu has never, ever failed in all ramifications. He did too well. Then again, Samuel Ekpa now, outside the African continent, is making wave in Europe. I don't know what I understand about this agitation of 18. And he's bringing the sensitive, issue bordering on Biafra, persecution from the angle of Nigeria. The persecution of the Biafran youth in the southeastern Nigeria by Nigerian nation. Samuel Ekpa has done well on that by sensitizing the European, EU member nations on what, is going on in Igbo land. Even to paint it more golden. EU member nations, they watch live video on camera how Nnamdi Kanu's father's palace was invaded by Brutaj, the former chief of army staff, led military onslaught on the Nnamdi Kanu's palace, killing many Igbo youths, killing dogs, killing all the livestock on the compound. And if you go to the palace now, you will see bled wounds, bled, marks on the wall, blowing the roofs everywhere. So there are many visible evidences in this regard. I don't know what I understand. So the fourth truncators are the Nigerian representatives in AU's platform. That's why all those petitions are not getting to its destination.
Do you feel because of the aggression of Samuel Ekpa, that's why the AU are blocking the cause for freedom? Do you think because of Ekpa's aggression and they are not taking serious?
Samuel Ekpa is not aggressive on anything. Samuel Ekpa is just only sensitizing the world about what is going on in Igbo land. How Nnamdi Kanu was incarcerated, unattended to, even though he was set free by the courts. Nigerian nation is not allowing Nnamdi Kanu to go scot-free, to go to his family anymore. And again, the ruling of the court that they should take Nnamdi Kanu back to Nairobi is what is truncating Nigerian effort from releasing Nnamdi Kanu, because they believe that it's a thing of shame. A whole nation, a whole country, one man has defeated a whole country. So that is what I'm trying to say or explain here. Nnamdi Kanu has defeated Nigeria legally. Nnamdi Kanu is on top. Taking him back to Nairobi is exhuming another international chain of disrespect for Nigerian nation. They have failed in the courts. Internationally, they are failing gradually. So you should understand.
Okay, and sorry, lastly, has this put a dent in the hope for freedom? Has it it put a dent in the hope for Biafrans, like for freedom?
Yeah. No, it's dent.
Yes.
Dent. Like no, I know dent. Dent is sports. Dent. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Dent. D-A-I-N-T. Dent. I know. See, let me tell you, it has nothing. It is only inflaming agitation. Inflaming agitation as he is incarcerated. It is inflaming the agitation thickness. That is thereby giving Biafra liberation needed. The more they incarcerate him, the more popular Nnamdi Kanu becomes. That's why it is a thing. Okay, later, okay, sir. So that's why it is getting more and more and more. I don't know what to understand. The more you detain him, the more popularity of the young man so as high. So what they could have done is, when this man has won, you have round table with him. I don't know what to understand. To know whether his bail is gonna be conditional or unconditional. But if you ask me, whatever they come to talk on the round table with Nnamdi Kanu, you know why? Yes, because it's under duress. Are you gonna do this? Yes. Make sure that you don't. Yes. When you are off the hook, you start excelling. Oga Biafra will never ever stay. It is time up for Nigeria and Biafra. That marriage cannot stay again. It's supposed to be. There's supposed to be an absolute divorce. Biafra divorces Nigeria. That marriage cannot hold again. Thank you.
Nigeria, with this hand, you can never move forward. Wike, Mva, Uzodinjo, and whatsoever say he should not release Nnamdi Kanu, that Tinubu should not release Nnamdi Kanu. I am laughing at them. Because do you know the meaning of Wike? Wike means weakness. People that are weak. So that is weakness. So the leader and those that are following him are weak. Are you hearing it? So now listen. All those politicians gag themselves up, Wike, Mva, Uzodinjo, and whatsoever. Say he should not release Nnamdi Kanu, that Tinubu should not release Nnamdi Kanu. That if you release Nnamdi Kanu, that what will happen? Yeah? What will happen?
Tsunami in Biafra.
There will be tsunami.
Chaos.
There will be chaos. And the keeping Nnamdi Kanu will stop Biafra. I'm asking, will it stop Biafra? Okay, that was their feeling. Now, I want to ask, how many years has Nnamdi Kanu been in the custody of Nigeria? How many years?
3 years. 4 years. 3 years.
That's 2021. That is 3 years. 3 years going to 4 years. Now, let Nigeria, starting from the presidency down to them that are the governors, let them check Nigeria ever since this man has been in their custody. Has anything positive happened to Nigeria, even to them, ever since they hold this man? As Nigeria, both in military and police in any basin, excel, or that's why I say excel, succeed, or triumph against the Biafra agitators. Today, the army, one of the army chiefs, today is complaining and crying for help. Nnamdi Kanu is in their custody, but you are crying. You owe somebody in your custody, believing that by keeping him there, you will stop the agitation. Yet, you are now the one crying, calling international bodies for amnesty, ICC for support, for help. That means Nnamdi Kanu is not even the problem. Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem. Nnamdi Kanu is not the one. Are you getting it? Yeah. It's not the one that will stop Biafra. Yes, God will use him. You know, somebody must educate you. Somebody must enlighten you up. Somebody must make you to know one or two things which you fail to know. And that is general in life of every human being. Somebody must educate. That's why we go to school. Are you getting it? And that's why we go to mosque. That's why we go to church. That's why we go to Hindus. That is why we go to different religious beliefs. Even those that go to Babalawo as well. Are you getting it? They go to be lectured. Are you getting it? To know, to have knowledge. So God now use Nnamdi Kanu to enlighten the people of Biafra the more what they have failed to know ever since. So now we have woken up, agitating for our rights. Are you getting it? Yes. To them, they believe Nnamdi Kanu is the leader. By kidnapping him, solution will come. Ever since I've been in their custody, as the agitation stopped, rather the thing even increased now. Because the thing now makes people like me, and I know there are people that is still coming, that is even hotter than me, hotter than fire, that is coming. Are you getting it? They never believed that somebody like Simon Ekpan exists when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in the move. And even if Simon Ekpan drop today, there is another one that is harder than double Okunerere, higher than Simon Ekpan, unknown now, just like Simon Ekpan during Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Are you getting it? It is a spirit. And once that spirit, you receive that baptism. Are you getting it? It's a spirit of baptism. When that spirit baptized Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he carry it up. So when they now kidnap him, the same spirit move again and baptize Simon Ekpan. So he carry it up. So whether they release him or not, Biafra will achieve their goals. We will achieve our dreams and we will succeed. We will make it. It's a question of some days and some months and even years.
So you that these politicians they don't have the fortitude
They don't have the immunity. They don't have the respect. They don't have the criteria. They don't have the quality.
But they have the position.
They don't have what it takes.
They have the position.
They have position in Nigeria. They have position in Nigeria, not in Biafra. We are talking about Biafra.
But it's Nigeria that's still holding Nnamdi Kanu in captivity.
Excuse me. You can hold somebody. After all, Boko Haram are kidnapping people hostage. They are holding people hostage, demanding for ransom. Are they not hostage? People are in hostage. So that is not an issue. Are you getting it? The issue here is what? Biafra. Wike, Wopus or the Ojo, Pitamba and the rest. Are you getting it? Those that are saying is the problem. By holding him, you want to stop Biafra. And you cannot stop Biafra, no matter their position. And for your information, Nigeria have tried to kidnap Simon Ekpan, to bribe Simon Ekpan, even to kill Simon Ekpan based on this. But they did not succeed. Even some of them that was sent last time was stranded on the way. So now what am I telling you? This class of men in Nigeria doesn't have what it takes to achieve such dreams. First and foremost, how are they being regarded internationally? That's the question you should ask yourself. They are very, very overlooked. They are overlooked. How is international people regarding them? That is something you should. Then how is international personnel regarding Nigeria? If you travel now, where do you come from? You say you are Nigeria. What kind of respect they give you? Do you know that Ghana have respect more than Nigeria internationally? Do you know that Burkina Faso have respect internationally? Do you know that if you travel, you say you are a citizen of South Africa, international people like Putin will respect you. Do you know that currently now, that your president was denied from traveling to Russia? Putin did not welcome him, his visitation. Your president, the one that claimed to be #1 in Africa, ECOWAS chairman, president whatsoever, was given a back seat in South Africa. They gave him a back seat in South Africa. I'm telling you, the mess Nigerian politicians have messed themselves up thinking that they are doing us. They have finished themselves. They gave him back seat in South Africa. Didn't you see it? They gave him back seat in Africa here. Not to talk of other advanced countries. So
maybe he wanted that position.
Maybe
he wanted that position.
Did Tinubu look like somebody? Excuse me. Did Mr. President look like someone that don't like frontier? If he did not like frontier, he wouldn't have league election. It's somebody that like notice me. He wanted to be noticed all over, anywhere he goes. He like notice me. So don't just go there. So they gave him a sign. His position.
I'm not sure he like that position.
Hello, who tell you? He like the position in Nigeria But other countries did not like his position in Nigeria. How he get to that position? Thabo Mbeki, the former president of South Africa, who happened to be one of the foreign observers in Nigeria. Did you know what he said? After 2023 election, he said he did not accept the result. This is typical fraud. That was why in inauguration of the current president of South Africa, when he attended the meeting, they put him at the back seat. They give him his position because he's back, he's Nigeria. He carry Nigeria backward. Do you know before APC come to power, 50,000 naira, do you know how much it is in Ghana cities? It's millions of cities. But today, ordinary 10,000 naira is 1.something million Nigerian money. What a shame. That is why they give our president a back seat in South Africa. Are you hearing me? So, do you know how much is rand, South African currency, to naira previously? Go and check. Ordinary 5 rand now. Do you know how much it is? That's why they give your president back seat. Because he's going back. Other nations are moving forward. It's carrying Nigeria backward. You know, when you are darkness, you definitely operate in a dark way. Those who moving in the darkness doesn't see road. It takes one to walk in the light so that you go see road clear. Are you getting it? That is why our Lord Jesus Christ saw that humanity is in the dark. So he decided to introduce light. He came to give us light that we may walk. Bible said that Jesus is the light of men. And when it shines, you see road. But whereby you refuse to acknowledge the light, definitely darkness will not allow you to see clear. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, which will gather in Abuja to welcome a president. Where do you see that one happen? So where are we actually going? You get it? No, see, look at what happened in Edo. Look at what happened in Edo. A country that when we make our choice, because they are in position, they will change it. They will just come after they are the one in position. They have hijacked INEC. INEC doesn't have their right again on their own. They are not independent of their own any longer. They are being influenced and controlled by the power on high, and which is very, very bad. Nigeria, with this hand, can never move forward. God bless you.
But you can't go there and farm because of Fulanis. Fulani headers are killing everybody. You are trying to avoid calling Nigeria zoo. Nigeria is a zoo. Look at how Zamfara farmers have been subjected to incessant attack, bloody war, by terrorists called bandits. Yeah, thank you. EPA and other IPOB members have been, cautioning Nigerians that we should expect no good thing from his Nigerian government that is bent on turning their back to the sensitive issues that should be, needed urgent attention in Nigeria. That's why we call this contraption Federal Republic. Zoo is a contraption, a kingdom, a enclosure, part of the earth where all animals of various species are living. The various species I mean in Nigeria are various ethnicities, very, very wicked to themselves. They don't have love for themselves. They don't relate. The languages are different. Though we have English language as official language used in Nigeria, but still, you have some animals in Nigeria that love their language more than another person's language, thereby bringing it into the political system of the country. And that is why we are not having competent quality leadership all across Nigeria. This place is zoo. It is zoo in such a way that the way the security officers are killing innocent civilians, denying them their civic rights. Anytime there is election in Nigeria, actually defines Nigeria as the worst zoo in the world. There are other zoos where you can see animals in that enclosure cooperating, being friendly to themselves. But this particular zoo, this particular contraction is, let me tell you, zoo is Nigeria. You don't deny me my right. No, Nigeria is disaliving humanity. Humanity is not staged here. They turn their back against humanity. They deny humanity. They suppress the humanity. Okay, election has taken place in Edo State. What are you hearing? What are you hearing? Is that a good news? Is there any hope for Nigerians 2027? No, what are you talking about? When I'm saying that this place has been disaliving humanity, you are trying to signal me. Nigeria is a federal republic of zoo. Look at the way the youths are dying. Any Yahoo boy, they will arrest him. While they turn our democracy into Yahootocracy. Is there any difference from Yahootocracy and democracy? You are trying to tell me to avoid certain things. I did not abuse anybody. I said that Nigeria is a federal republic of zoo. I did not abuse anybody. Look at the way Fulani herdsmen are killing people. You are trying to tell me to avoid the truth, not to be meticulous. Okay, I'm going to accentuate my point in a way that you won't like it. Because Fulani herdsmen, they kill many farmers in a Gongo community. That one is not Anambra State community. It's in Southwest. Fulani herdsmen, they kill up to 4 Oba in Ekiti. In Lorraine, axis of Kwara. Early this year. You are trying to tell me that I shouldn't be telling the truth on social media. What are you saying? You understand? What are you saying, man? They are killing people. People are turning to Malu, animal, cows. Full animal has right to be wielding AK-47. Killing farmers in the farmland of Zamfara. Killing farmers in the farmland. Of course, in Benue State, you know how many farmers that were killed this year. Who was held responsible? Did anybody hold anybody responsible for the shootings of over 50 farmers in Benue State? Who are the Fulani headers? Who are the killer headers? Who led the Meti Allah? Badejo was arrested early this year. Of course, he committed more crime than Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu went and released him because he's a Fulani man. Turning his back on Nnamdi Kanu. Because why? Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man. Badejo is Fulani. They are almighty Fulani. What are you telling me? That Nigeria is not a zoo? What do you mean? Do you think that food drought in Nigeria is as a result of lack of rain? We had enough rainfall from 2015 till today.